Now, besides besides yourself, what's your favorite like underground artist?
Well, I feel fortunate in that I think I actually know personally all my favorite artists. Like they're in my phone book. These are all guys I know.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And who are they?
Where do I start? Malkovich out here in LA is a phenomenal MC and a very good friend. Computer J, oh my God. Talk about the Herbie Hancock of this generation. Like, he's one of my favorite artists right now. He's a producer, he is a keyboardist, he is a DJ, and he also does like circuit bending. Like, he talks to computers and programs them, and like he has this show where like the computers are just, he's talking with the computers and they're talking to him, and he's DJing and he's throwing on beats and the computers are rapping. Like, it's ridiculous. He's one of my favorite artists. Clandestine out of Atlanta, amazing. Amdex and DT. Snow Leopard out of LA, you'll hear about them real soon. They've got some heat cooking. And Conscious is a guy out of New York who is probably like my biggest inspiration right now, and I just happen to know him on a personal level. And he's got some crazy things cooking, so.
What would you do if you had $5 million?
Well, first thing I do is I buy some land, probably in North Carolina or Georgia, and I put my family up. I put my mom up so she wouldn't have to worry about anything anymore. I'd hook my wife up, you know, have her looking fresh and fly, and then I put some away for my kids. Like, I'm pretty, you know, as long as I have enough to live on and have enough to like keep her happy and keep my family straight, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I put the rest away for the kids when they come, you know, because they are going to require a lot, you know.
Yes, kids are expensive.
Kids ain't cheap, man.
No,
they
they're
ain't
not.
as cheap as they used to be.
No.
You need to bring down the price on kids.
What's your favorite like guilty pleasure?
Wow. Like, in terms of
Whatever.
whatever, I like really crappy movies.
Like what?
Like, I love like getting up on a Sunday morning and getting a bowl of biscuits and sitting down and watching like, I look for terrible movies.
What's
I
your
don't
favorite
know.
terrible movie?
Oh man, The Avenging Disco Godfather. You ever seen that?
No, I haven't.
Rudy Ray Moore, awful, terrible movie. What else? Leprechaun in the Hood. Ever seen that? You know the Leprechaun series?
Yes,
Lep
I've
in
heard
the
of
Hood.
it.
Oh man, that's vintage. What else? I mean, pretty much, you know, if you turn to like, you know, USA at like, you know, 2:30 on a Sunday afternoon, you're gonna
Yes,
run into
totally.
a nice hot wall of crap. And that's right where I like to run into and just kind of sit and chill, you know what I'm saying? Bathe in the crap. So.
If you were on the beach, what would be like your favorite drink? Just to like drink.
Oh, on the beach?
On the beach.
I'd probably go for like I'd probably either go for like a real fresh, there's a few things. I go for a pina colada, I go for a dirty martini, or I go for like just some kind of nice, like strong margarita, you know what I'm saying? Like with some teeth and some balls to it, you know what I'm saying? Like, sit there and dig my feet in and let it happen to me.
Exactly. Feel the sun.
Yeah.
Get your toes in the sand.
Yeah. What about you?
Definitely like a good pina colada.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a good one for sure. On 3D Productions, we have the first copy of The Lone Wolf. You got to check it out. Then also, you can also check out his other album, Sun Kid.
The little folk.
The Little Folk.
Yeah.
Exactly. They're both hot, so got to do it.
The MySpace page for The Lone Wolf is myspace.com/The Lone Wolf Music. And yeah, that's on workerbee, thegoodlook.net. and 9 tracks of just raw, personal, confessional storytelling. It's dope. It's the blues and hip hop.
Yeah, say it real loud. Okay, hold on, here you go.
Go ahead on, Puddinhead.
All right, thank you. Bye. I'm a stone like a volcanic spawn in these days with a form of affair where the pawn is the norm, like a Catholic school uniform where you have to put it on and act to belong. I'm a songwriter, dog, and I've been from the green. Every bar is a farther departure from the scene where the carpenters carve into their wood with a saw when they end up with a bandwagon sharpened out of raw. While I'm all overawed and my hat made of straw when along see the hay hanging down from my jaw. Try to draw with a knife, made the stars into my block till a nice piece of art do evolve. Now a clock don't involve anything I create. Get an 8, knock it down, that's the sound that I make. Not a shape, but a wood looking mold like a shrine to the God that tell me late at night to write a timeless kind of song.